Bore da, welcome everyone again. This is Mr. West, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the Galaxy J5 2017 edition. Now, one of my favourite phones of 2017 has been the Galaxy A5 2017, a really well-rounded package with some great features and a really great usable phone as well. So been looking forward to seeing the Galaxy J5 2017. So here it is. This has borrowed some of the design cues from the Galaxy A5, notably the all metal design, so it would be interesting to see how that looks in this slightly cheaper handset. So the official UK price isn't actually been published yet, but this is around €279 to buy elsewhere in the world. This is a dual SIM version and it's in the gold and sand colour. So front of the box, it doesn't really give much away, it's just got the Galaxy J5 logo and the 2017 denomination there. Nothing on this side. On the back we've got some information about the phone itself. So it's full metal build. It's got 13 megapixel rear and 13 megapixel front facing camera. Fingerprint scanner, which is nice to see. So some of these features like the metal build and the fingerprint scanner have been borrowed down from the Galaxy A5 presumably. So it's 16 gigabytes of built-in storage and an SD card slot as well. It supports 4G LTE bands. It's got a 64-bit octa-core processor, more on that in a moment. It's got a 5.2-inch HD Super AMOLED display, so this isn't full HD, this is 720p, and again it's got the repetition there of the camera and the memory. So a couple more of the specs as well. So the screen itself, as I've already told you, it's a 5.2-inch HD Super AMOLED, so it's nice to see Super AMOLED making its way down into these lower range handsets from Samsung as well. The processor is an Exynos 7870 octa-core processor, and that's backed up by 3 gigabytes of RAM, and it's also got a 3000 mAh lithium ion battery as well. Now looking through the spec information, it doesn't tell me that it supports quick charge, but I would imagine that with this being a Samsung handset, if it's got the quick charger in the box, I'd imagine it would support that. So let's go ahead and open the box and see what's inside. Okay, we're in, so just flip up the top here. So you've got this handy little lip, so you can pull up the cardboard insert inside. And there it is. Cool. So straight away, this reminds me very much of the Galaxy A5. Very much, like the design is very, very similar. Okay, so just calling this gold, the A5 has some sort of funny names for the colours. So that's the phone there. What else is in the box here? Okay, so we've got some blurb. Yeah, oh wow, this is a funny old arrangement, so everything's falling everywhere. So yeah, this is from Germany, so it has got some German instructions, but it has got a quick start guide in English and some warranty cards and what have you. So, okay, so we've got headphones in the box. I wasn't expecting these in here. They are the slightly cheaper in-ear feel. They haven't got the squidgy bits which go into the ear canal. These actually just sit around your eardrum. They do look a bit cheap. Looking at that, they look like the old Apple iPod or iPhone headphones. It's got an inline mic though, which is good. Is there any remote on it? No, there's no remote. Oh yes, it does. It's got a remote. I can see it through the thing here. Nope, it's just a pickup and end calls. That's inside there. I'm not going to take these out of the package just yet, but it's nice to see those included in the box anyway for a cheaper phone like this. So we've got the European plug. Okay, there doesn't seem to be any adaptive fast charging message on here, so I'm not holding out too much hope, but we will see. We'll do a separate test with the charging to see how that goes. And we've got the micro USB, so there's no USB-C here unfortunately folks, but it's micro USB to USB-A cable included in the box. There is the phone itself, looking quite nice from first impressions. I do like that. Again, very, very similar to the Galaxy A5 2017, but that's not a bad thing. That was one of my favourite phones of this year, and it was also a really nice piece of kit as well. So across the back here we've got the 13 megapixel rear facing camera, got what looks to be a single tone flash there on the front facing camera, got a proximity sensor and what looks to be a flash on the front of the phone as well. I'm not quite sure if it is or not, we'll soon find out. And we've just got the hardware home key, which has got the fingerprint scanner built in, most recent apps button and your back key as well there. Okay, and on the right hand side got the single loudspeaker, so again very similar to the A5 where the loudspeaker placement was actually placed up onto the side of the phone. Got the power switch there, volume up and down keys, and we've got the SIM tray and the micro SD slot by here as well. At the bottom, primary microphone, micro USB socket and the headphone jack as well, which is nice to see included, and there's nothing at the top or anywhere else around the phone. So it looks to be that with only one microphone, this is probably going to be mono only recording if you're going to record video, but no problem for this price range. So okay, let's just get this plastic off the phone itself. Okay, start here and we're in. Okay, so wow, that feels really nice. Just take the IMEI sticker away from the back. Okay, so that feels really nice. It has got a nice feel. I would say the choice of metal does feel a little less premium feeling. That feels really nice to start with, and this screen, look, is almost bezel-less. It goes right the way to the edges of the phone as well, which is good to see. Kind of got a whiff of the Galaxy S7 about it as well. On first look, closer inspection reveals that it's more like the A5 than anything else, but it is good to see that Samsung are bringing down some of the design features from the mid-range handsets down to the lower tier, which is good to see. The J5 2016 was a great phone, so good to see what this one is like. Okay, so while going through the setup, it's just asking me now to set up the fingerprint scanner, so let's see how accurate this is when we're setting it up. Okay, so this doesn't seem as accurate as what was on the Galaxy A5. Again, I understand this is a cheaper phone. Yes, I get that, but this fingerprint reader, I mean, my hands aren't wet or anything, but it does seem to be having some trouble. Just make sure I've got the whole printers. Okay, so we're finished. Continue. All right, so the software update has been completed, which is good. So we're just going to go ahead and get the phone open. Sorry, Galaxy S8 is downloading some updates. So there we go. So nothing really has changed with the update, as I can see on the home screen there. But let's just go into the settings and just look at the software information. Software info. So yeah, it's just updated the Android security patch to 1st of June 2017, so that keeps everything nice and safe. So yeah, that is how the phone looks. Obviously, I won't go through too much detail as it's just a first look at an unboxing. Yeah, the device has been updated, but let's just take a quick look at the camera for a start, because I'm interested to see what compromises have been made down at this price point. So, as with all Samsung handsets, you can get into the main camera app by double pressing this button here with the Galaxy S8, because it doesn't have a home button. You can just double click the power button and that takes you straight into the camera like that. Take that away. So with this, you can just double click from any screen. It doesn't have to be unlocked. Again, I'll show you that again. So from locked state, double press and we're straight into the camera. So viewfinder-wise, very Samsung-esque viewfinder. As you can see there, it does have a Pro mode by the looks of it. Yep, we can see that there. But I would imagine it doesn't have control over focus. It's just got white balance ISO and also exposure as well. So we'll just go back into the normal auto. So we'll go across it. Just click on HDR and let's just get an example and take a photo. So it's concentrate on this Mi logo here on this Mi speaker. So if we just tap the focus, okay, so it's reasonably quick. I mean, it's not the fastest, but let's take a look. So image. That's not bad. I mean, there's some good detail. You can zoom in there. Don't lose that much, but obviously if you keep zooming, you are going to see some artifacting and loss of detail. So the pinch to zoom is the screen is nice and responsive. I will say that it's got a nice feel to it as well. Let's try something a little bit smaller. See if we can make up the pattern on this OnePlus phone here. See how close we can get. So we concentrate on this part, a bit of dust there. Let's go for that. Yep, there's a bit of a limitation on the focus. So try again. Yep, too close. Close again. Okay, so that's about the focal length. So let's see if we can get that speck. Sorry, focus on the speck of dust on the back of the case. We can see it there. There it is. So yeah, I mean, look, it got some nice detail on the pattern on the OnePlus 5 carbon case as well, which is good to see. So okay, the camera's pretty cool. Again, it'll do the job. Again, we'll do some samples of this as well, as I do with all the reviews. Some camera samples and video tests as well. Okay, so I've got myself all set up now, so let's just take a look and see how quick it is as a browser. So GSM Arena, if I can spell. Okay, so I was just looking for the page itself. Okay, so it's loaded already, a little bit slowly. Here we are putting a lot of load on the internet here. I've got lots of things going on in the background, but yeah, so looking at the browsing, so it's reasonably smooth. Let's try a different website. Let's just try the BBC. Go. Okay, so this is quite a sort of heavy looking website. There's lots going on it, so it should give us the mobile friendly version of the page. There it is. Okay, some more bad news unfortunately in the UK. Okay, so yeah, everything seems nice and snappy, and again colours are nicely rendered as well on the page, and everything looks and feels okay. You can scale this down if you want to do that. You can go into the display mode. Okay, so we've got screen mode, so we've got screen zoom. So I like everything really small. I'll regret that when I'm older. I'm just having to squint at anything, so if we apply that. Okay, so you see everything's really, really tiny, but that's how I like it. I like to see how sharp. It also shows off how sharp the display can get as well when reading text. So if we go back into the recent menu, okay, so it's going to keep. So go back into the BBC News page. So I should reformat slightly. There we go. So it's slightly more to my liking. Okay, so that's cool. All about app navigation as well. So let's try YouTube. Okay, this looks like a bit of fun. Tesla and a Toyota Supra. Yeah, bad. So let's take a look. Just wait for the page to turn over. Here's the quality. Yeah, it'll max out at 720p. Okay, let's get a look at the video itself. Just so looking at this, the video is reasonably sharp as well. It's very, very watchable. As is always on a screen of this size, you're not going to really miss that slight drop in resolution unless you're watching actual movies, for example something from your Google Play Movies or Netflix account. The Toyota Supra has just got completely roasted by a Tesla P100D, as you can just see there. Always impressive to see a Tesla do that. It's gone, bye. Okay, so sounds like a Hoover. That's the sound of the Tesla Hoover. And the speaker's not too bad. Let's turn up and see how loud we can get. Damn, that Toyota sounds like a B that's not very well. So anyway, that's the general navigation of the phone itself. Again, I don't want to sort of go into too much detail in this particular unboxing video. It's just a first look and just a quick check of things like web browsing and things like YouTube video as well. So from first impressions, I like it. It's definitely worthy of a review. Again, it looks and feels nice. It's very presentable. If you've got any questions or comments or something you'd like to see in the review itself, then by all means leave a comment down in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more great content coming soon. So this has been my first look and unboxing of the Galaxy J5 2017. My name's Mr. West, and I will catch you guys later.